Good morning, guys. Today we are in New Delhi. The adventure continues. In case you are new to this channel, my name is Frank, this is Alyssa, and we are the Globe Hoppers. We are currently on a mission to join the 100 Country Club, and this is India, country number 42. Today we are actually meeting up with some friends from back home, some childhood friends of mine. We're going to go explore New Delhi, see the sights, and take you guys along with us, so I hope you enjoy the ride. Alright guys, we made it to our first stop. This is the Jama Mosque. So we're going to go on in and check out the mosque. Oh, I got my inserts in. Let me take off my shoes. So we went ahead, we paid the admission fee. We had to leave our shoes up there. They gave us slippers, made us pay for those. And then because I was wearing shorts and Alyssa was wearing a skirt, even though it was long and she had her legs covered, you can see her ankles, so they still wanted her to wear one of these. There she is.
Like my attire with my slippers, I feel like I'm in a resort right now.
So I got my slippers, I got my robe on. I'm ready. I'm all Indianed up. That's Paul. He's the guy in the other video. The other vlog I mentioned. Video. Yep. We're gonna have some stiff necks by the end of the day from looking up at our friends all day.
Sorry. Don't be sorry for being you.
So our guide just told us that he didn't want me to film him after we specifically asked if it would be alright before we booked the tour. So I'm a little pissed at him right now, but that's alright. If he doesn't want to be filmed, he doesn't have to be filmed. So we just paid an extra 100 rupees so that we can go ahead and climb up to the top of this here minaret behind me. It's 120 steps. It's getting pretty hot out here, so it should be fun. But they say the view is just incredible. So we're about to head on up now. So tourists aren't allowed to go in and pray in the mosque, obviously. It's only for those here to worship. But if you are here to worship, you have to go over there to that pool behind me there, and you have to wash your feet and your hands in there before you go into the mosque. We are gonna go climb, however. With this sarong on, should be interesting, because I'm gonna keep stepping on it. Yeah. To the top of the tower, the minaret. It wasn't a bad climb, only took about 2 or 3 minutes. 120 steps, but you got a really awesome view up here. Oh, look at this view.
Get your head in there. Where is he? Okay, ready, look up.
That fort out there is a replica of the Red Fort in Agra that we just saw. Not as big, just a replica. There's the gate. Really amazing view. You can see the city, you can see the country, you can see all these buildings over here from the rooftops. Yeah. Yeah, my friend, how are you? Good, how are you?
Had to take a break.
That really wasn't too bad a climb. A couple of little crowded points with people coming up and down, but other than that, it wasn't bad. Only took a minute or two, but it was well worth it for the view. Even with the haze, you could see pretty far. It was nice. Now we're waiting for people with the fear of heights to come down in slow motion.
So yesterday we didn't get to do the rickshaw around the spice market, but today in our tour it's included, so it all worked out. Silver
Yes.
market.
See a mother, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Sorry.
See a shari. See a shari, yes. Yes. Yes,
For a
shari.
wedding?
Yes.
Wedding, yeah.
See a shari, yes.
Oh, that's nice. Shiny.
See a very nice.
Very nice.
All right, so our guy's taking us now on a walk through the spice market. You can smell it.
Baoli. Hello.
What are those things then?
They are the chips.
Just chips.
They need to fry. Once they fry.
Like with water? Like oil with water?
It's falling over.
Pedal, pedal, pedal.
I was doing okay before. I might get pregnant.
Pedal.
Be careful.
Okay, there we go.
I think the point is to pedal, not walk.
I can't. I'm gonna get off the leg. It's leaning over for some reason. Maybe because of my crash.
Maybe it's your crash. Let's see how our driver does now.
Let's see how he does.
Open your tiger.
Guys.
Don't quit your day job.
Well, I think that's gonna be on the news tonight. I was doing well till we crashed.
I think they all did. They all did.
See, please.
It's okay.
Yes.
We won.
All right, we made it to our next stop, and this is the Raj Garden. We haven't really heard much about what it's for, but it is beautiful. Tranquil, green, pretty flowers. All right, guys, this is the Ras Gaht. Raj means king, and Ghat means side of the river. So this is the in their religion, this is where they cremate their bodies, along the river. And this spot here is where Mahatma Gandhi was cremated. So we're gonna come up here to the top, take a peek over the side and look at the river. All right, so inside there was very tranquil, peaceful, and beautiful. You actually forget you're in the middle of a city. The internal flame was beautiful. Keeps burning from gas from underneath, but that was really beautiful. And the crowd's not so bad in there. It was, like I said, very tranquil. We enjoyed it. You could probably spend a lot more time walking around if you really just wanted to see the grounds and everything. But if you just want to go see the site where Mahatma Gandhi was cremated, it's not a long stay. You can do it in like 20-30 minutes probably.
So we actually had some camera issues, so we were showing, I'll show a picture right here, but there's the actual black platform is where his body was cremated, but the river's on the other side, so a piece of his body was left there and then burned on the river. So we'll try to put in as much as we can.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had a little camera slip up in there, but still it was wonderful. Let me get a picture of the statue too. There he is, Mahatma Gandhi, the man, the myth, the legend. Very, very nice stop. We are back. We took a long break. We went and had a very expensive lunch at a really, really, really nice restaurant. And then we went to one of the most beautiful temples I've ever seen, but they wouldn't let you take any electronics in there. No watches, no phones, no cameras, no anything that had any electronics in it, they wouldn't let us take in. So we couldn't take any pictures or film or anything, obviously. It was absolutely beautiful, but it was very modern. It was only built in 2005, and I'm kind of blown away that a government could finance a project of that magnitude with the rarest of marble, and when 85% of the country is living so far below the poverty line. It was just amazing to me. I'm gonna have some more about that in the blog because it really blew my mind. But now we are at the next stop. Apparently it's the stairs to some water, so let's go see. No video? Alright, so my frustration with India is growing again. I went in there and no sooner I turned on the camera, but I got denied by security. They say you're not allowed to film in there. But alright, I followed the rules. I came out here and I'll explain it to you. It's just a big well built way, way back hundreds and hundreds of years ago to collect water during the rainy season and save it for the dry season. And there's 120 steps you got to climb down to get to the well. The structure itself is actually pretty impressive looking inside there. We'll put some pictures up here so you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah, that's just a quick stop, I guess. We took a look at it. There's a bunch of people sitting around in there and just looking and looking, I guess, really. There's nothing else to do but look at it. It was nice, impressive, but again, I'm starting to lose my patience with this no filming stuff. All right, we're outside now. That is one thing I should mention is that is a free stop. No charge to get in there and look around. Definitely pretty interesting. A little chaotic out here, but yeah, it was interesting and it was free. Just went in a little aggravated they wouldn't let me film when everybody else has their cell phone out. That just makes no sense to me. So I went back in and filmed with the cell phone. Anyhow, off to the next stop. I don't know if you guys could hear all that little chirping up in this tree. Those are the squirrels, little tiny squirrels chirping up there. I think you can see them running around up there. Alright guys, I think we're at our last stop of the day. It is the most crowded and the most expensive. This one was $7.50 to get into. I'm not even sure what it is yet. I know we're here to see some big tower though, so give me a minute and I'll get you some details. Look at this crowd.
किनारे हो जाए।
Inside now, and they took away my tripod and my microphone. And I believe that that is the star of the show that we're here to see, that big tower. So what they're just telling me is that this was built by Mughals before the British came. They built this mosque and these gardens that you see behind me. All of this architecture was built by the Mughals. And there it is, the tower we're here to see. So this was the Mughal dynasty back here. They built this, and everything back on this side was built by the slave dynasty in the 12th century. So this here tower that we're at is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. What's your name?
Summer.
Are you from here?
Yes, from India, Gurgaon.
Oh yeah? How you like this monument?
I am going second time and I like it.
What do you know about it? Anything?
It was made by.
Oh yeah? Alright, you mind if we put that in our video? Alright, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
So there's a lot of families here just hanging out, picnicking and stuff. Seems like a pretty social place. When we walked in, there was lines for foreigners and lines for Indians. And we were literally the only 5 people on the line at all for foreigners. It's all Indian people here. And it was quite expensive. It was, like I said, $7.50 for us to get in and like 50 cents for the locals. According to him, this is the tallest brick tower in the world. Can you tell? So they're not exactly sure why this temple was built. There's 2 reasons. One, it could have been built as a victory tower. Apparently the ruler at the time had 17 attempts to take over the city and failed every time. On the 18th time, he finally did it, and they believe that maybe this is a victory tower. And the other reason is they think maybe he built it just to have the call to prayer play from up there. Alright guys, so this little pillar right here, this one is 1600 years old from the 4th century. That big one back there is 800 years old. And this one here is made from pure iron and never rusts. And they say there's a legend, if you put your arms around it behind your back like that, it'll go ahead and grant your wish for you. That was the last stop of the day. It was a lot of fun. There were tons of families here just having a good time, hanging out, doing their thing. And for sure, definitely worth the stop. Everything that we've seen on this tour today has been simply amazing. Beautiful architecture, history, really good tour. You got to check it out for sure. As far as the day goes, it's been a long one though. We're ready to get back and finish the evening now. We got to go out for dinner. So we're going to leave you guys here. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. And we're going to run over a few of these goofballs on the way out.